Yes, yes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, certainly will be an interesting dive into the past events of your life. So.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for joining us again on such a momentous occasion. Today we'll be covering the past life and future career of Rob, as I'm sure you're all aware, who's been with us for quite a few episodes now.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I didn't realise you spoke like that.
I don't.
Sort of mimicking me in some way.
That's why I've been doing that for years.
Nice, nice. Well, anyway, not to hide the disgusting reality of what we've just been through. Couldn't get any software to work, but we finally done it. Oops.
It's all going wrong
it's
today.
all going wrong today, but, you know...
Is that shirt of yours?
I did say that. I did say it was this...
Your unlucky shirt.
Yeah,
you chose to wear it, so...
I just been trying to get this on camera for a while, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of...
Despite the fact that it's obviously cursed.
Yeah, well, I probably won't wear it again. I'll probably burn it after this, but... Anyway, we're on, we're live, we're recording, so welcome back to Irrelevant Suggestions. It's been an interesting week. We've had a couple of things happen, a couple of things not happen, but one of the most important things that has happened this week, my friends, is we found out we've got a very special listener out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was informed earlier on today.
Yeah.
Much earlier on. I probably should have delayed this, actually, because it would have meant that they would have had to have tuned in for a bit longer. But I may as well go through it now.
Listen, it's all we've got.
Get them in now. So I was notified that we have a very keen listener, a real listener, not
an actual...
an actual human listener.
Human being.
Not one that we've made up. This is an actual human being called Jacob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, Jacob.
Yeah, hi, Jacob. How you doing, mate?
How are you?
Thanks for tuning in.
Don't stop tuning in.
Don't stop tuning in now that you've kind of got the...
You are our only fan.
Yeah, so a little bit about Jacob.
Yeah?
Yeah, part of the sort of demographic we've
You've
got.
done your research on him, have you?
Yeah, I did my research. Did a little deep dive.
Yeah,
I've got my sources.
Is that where you were last Wednesday? You were following...
Yeah. Doing a sort of close inspection.
Yeah, we've got to. We've got to make sure we've got the correct follower.
Check your followers.
Get your demographic right.
I thought I'd do an old switcheroony on him. You know,
yeah?
Follow him, he follows me.
Oh, nice. I like what you've done there.
Yeah, very clever. So Jacob's 21 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Great age to be. I'm sure you're out there having a great time.
Yeah.
Works for his dad as a gardener, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, landscape gardener.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not Norman's Lawns, is it?
It's not Norman's Lawns.
Okay.
Don't believe it's Norman's Lawns.
Jacob's dad's lawns.
Probably what roped him in the first place.
Yeah.
Couple of facts about Jacob. Scared of driving on the motorway, apparently.
Oh, right, okay.
But you can't drive, Rob, can you? So
I can't comment on that one.
You can't comment on that. Likes a good takeaway, or loves a good takeaway on a Friday night, apparently.
Just on a Friday.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Maybe
Thursday, out the window.
Out the window.
Eating 2 veg.
And apparently, this was what I thought was quite interesting, and this is probably what hooked him in, really, was he did his dissertation on medieval widows, apparently.
Well, that makes... perfect
yeah,
sense.
Perfect
I thought you were going to
sense.
say mental illness.
Yeah, no, it's quite interesting. The last couple of facts on here, a little bit brutal, says he has awful dress sense, but has a wonderful sense of humour. So
kind of balances out that one.
Balances it out. So look,
fair enough.
No shame in that, but at least you're fairly funny. So don't beat yourself up about it.
Hey, listen, Jacob.
Yeah.
Just continue being you.
Just be you, but maybe dress a bit better, I think is what.
And we saw you throw away that packet on the floor, so pick that up.
Yeah, we saw that.
Seriously, it's not cool.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in, mate. Appreciate your kind support.
This one is for you.
This one's for you, mate. This
by default, there's no one else.
This one's for you, mate. Yeah. And I forgot to mention that you've also won the privilege of spending the night with Rob. I didn't mention this to Rob, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So he'll be spending the night with you. We'll arrange all that.
In my flat?
Yeah, he'll be staying at your flat. And
when?
We'll book it in.
We'll book it in.
Yeah.
Tuesday works best.
Friday, probably. Maybe have a takeaway.
Well, if he's paying.
Possibly.
Jacob, you have to pay for it.
So anyway, that's that. Thanks for your comments, and other bits. If you're listening to this on iTunes or Spotify, then please follow us on YouTube, Irrelevant Suggestions. Vice versa, Irrelevant Suggestions on iTunes or Spotify. That's kind of the formalities out of the way.
Yep.
So today, in this week's episode, we have a absolute sizzler, a Rick the Sizzler, my friends.
A Bobby Sizzler.
A Bobby Sizzler. We are talking about careers, and not really anyone's careers. We're talking about Rob's careers.
Oh, yeah.
In particular, in specifics. We're going to be taking a deep dive into Rob's sort of past, where he is now, and where he should have been, and where he thought he should be, and where he's going.
Yeah.
Where
it all went wrong.
Where it all went wrong, and where it is all going wrong.
Where it 100% is.
Yeah, so
spiraling.
A very long time ago, we covered some of Rob's worst jobs in a podcast, but we weren't really doing much with them. We didn't have the following we've got now. So
the follower.
Yeah, we haven't got the following or follower that we have now. So we didn't put it anywhere, and we didn't know how to. So we're not going to use the same material again for sure, but if you did, listen in to the early days, then maybe you'll recognise a couple of the puns that we've got. Who knows?
We'll try and
revamp them. Try and revamp them in some way.
2018 them somehow.
So let me just get comfortable here.
You get yourself settled in.
I just want to sit back into this one.
Yeah, you settle in.
I've just been thrown off.
In.
Another couple of things to mention, actually, which is throwing me off, is that we've got this whole new
lighting setup,
swaggy,
it's nice, isn't it?
Setup in the studio.
We can see.
So now Rob's perfectly lit up. I'm, pretty lit up. It's all going well.
The whole thing's lit.
We've gone from really amateur to really amateur, but spending more money than we should do.
Same level of amateurness, but less.
Guys, the one thing is, people say we never change, and they're not talking about the equipment. They're talking about the content.
Yeah.
Poor quality content. Yeah. The low-end content never changes.
Hopefully we can fill the void of bad content with good equipment.
I agree. I totally agree. So, let's kick it off. So, Rob.
Yes.
Robbie.
Will.
How are you, by the way?
Fine.
We went out today a little bit, didn't we? But felt like we didn't really communicate, to be honest.
Had a nice coffee, didn't we?
Yeah, we did have coffee, actually. You paid for it. Coffee and a scone.
2 coffees and 2 scones, please.
Yeah, it was quite...
They didn't have any cream. It's just butter and jam, which I was a bit...
I did notice that you only ordered a coffee and a scone because you saw a small lady next to you having one.
Oh, God. She really roped me into that one.
You were really looking at her. You made her feel quite uncomfortable, I felt.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Did she look uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Did she see me looking at the scone?
Yeah, she nearly left.
Really?
Yeah, she was really put off by your presence.
Well...
Yeah, seriously.
What can I say?
You're a bit of a weirdo, mate. Please don't do that around me again, all right? Got a reputation to uphold.
Who else am I going to do it around?
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't got any other friends.
That's true. Come on.
Hey, it was a nice scone though, wasn't it?
Jacob, you could hang out with Jacob, maybe.
Well, apparently I am.
Yeah, you are. Virtually.
But
you are going to hang out on the Friday that we organise. So, Rob, talk to me about your early life. Now, you started at what age in school? Did you decide to go in early, or did you?
I went at the regular time, I think.
I
didn't have much of a say. I just went. I just woke up and they went, "You going to school?" And I went, "All right."
Note to self: wake up, go to school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. School.
School time.
That starts now.
I think I saw a photo of you actually as a youngster on your Facebook.
As a young'un.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pulling quite a little sassy pose.
I was a very sassy young man. Yeah.
Yeah, almost lovable, you could say.
Yeah.
Little Robbie.
Little me.
Little Robbie.
I think I was happy then.
Were you such a smart ass back then? Or?
Oh, yeah, massively, yeah.
Really?
Sass all the way
really?
to the roof.
Did you used to think you were sort of smarter than your teachers?
Oh, massively, yeah.
Did you?
4 + 4, I know what that is.
But I'm not going to tell you, because I know.
I'm not going to tell you, because I know you don't know.
Yeah, I can imagine you being an absolute knob, back in school.
Yeah.
So early life for you, early schooling. Did you stay in the same school or did you move around?
A few different schools.
Really?
2, 3, 2.
Oh, you poor soul.
Yeah.
So many schools.
Lots of. You got to just make a whole new set of friends.
Right. So
really,
So when you
integrate yourself.
Did you have to wear a school uniform in all of these schools?
Yeah.
So you did nursery.
Did nursery
school.
Primary school, and then I swapped to a different primary school. Then went to secondary school.
And what was the reasoning behind that? You'd
already
already
moved house.
completed it. completed it.
It was beneath me.
You knew too much.
Yeah, the teachers weren't challenging me enough, so
You had a mind
they stuck me to a special school.
like a sponge. It was time to get him somewhere where
Yeah.
he would be more appreciated.
I built all the Lego. And
Really?
I needed to move on.
Was that what it was all about?
There was not enough bricks.
So how did people sort of warm to you when you first met them at school? Did they take kindly to you, or were they more standoffish, kind of looking at you a bit like,
Who's this guy?
yeah, what's wrong with this dude?
Who's this punk here?
When you walked in,
I can't remember because I was very young. So.
chose to forget. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
repressed, I think.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's
Yeah.
no problem.
You obviously had quite a few because you.
Many
Being all over
schools,
the
yeah,
place.
many schools. I've probably been to, I'd say, at the least, and I've counted this before, about 12 schools.
Really?
Yeah,
12?
yeah.
Explains a lot, actually.
Yeah, it does explain a lot. A lot of the stability, emotional security all comes from that.
Yeah, that's why you have a
All-
hard shell.
All that moving made me a very open and free and comfortable person with myself.
And that's honestly how you think.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
I'll kill you.
Shut your mouth before I expose you. Okay, cool. Great stuff. So I'm just looking at my notes here, just to
You
stay
just
on
look at your
track.
notes. Go on then.
Yeah. So, normal school. Were you in? What sets were you in?
So we're talking like secondary school. That's when it starts.
Yeah, I
to
want to
get-
know about that
I was in the top class for science.
for science,
Oh yeah.
specifically
Of
just general
2
science.
sets. So you either did a generic science if you're a fucking idiot, or like me,
oh yeah, here we go.
you have to do separate science. That's where it starts to get real.
So what was like?
Chemistry, physics,
Really?
biology,
Oh god!
as opposed to
Look
just
at him go.
science.
Look at him go. He's absolutely loving.
And set 3 for maths out of 6, so average.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, was that a bit of a hit to the ego?
It really damaged
Being
me. That
such
took me
a-
a few months to.
A high flyer to then.
I've made a formal complaint.
Really?
Dear sir.
So did you get on well with the teachers?
Yeah, fine.
Teacher's pet or?
No,
maybe?
no. Kind of. I sat at the back, but I wasn't too much of a. Didn't make trouble,
Yeah.
but like
So did you kind of give the impression that, yeah, I'm relatable, guys, don't worry.
I'm acting cool, but I am listening.
Inside,
Yeah,
I'm taking it all in.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
I want to really ace those midterms.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so yeah.
So you did a bit of listening, a bit of sort of playing it.
Yeah,
Bit
playing
risky.
it cool. Playing it cool.
Any sort of strange hobbies? You were in school in the 90s, I presume. So
Yes.
that
And the
would have
noughties.
been, yeah, the naughties. So what was going on at that time? What was trending there? Did you have like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon sort of thing?
Pokemon was big.
Did you like that?
It was alright.
Digimon? Is that a thing?
No, I wasn't really into
Is
that.
that is a thing? Is it Digimon?
Digimon, yeah.
Digimon.
That came after Pokemon, didn't it?
I don't know.
Because Pokemon was the big thing. I kind of just... I wasn't massively into it, but everyone else was, so I was like, well... Got no choice.
I'm a sheep. I might
I'm
as
a
well
sheep,
get
might as well.
Yeah.
Get a few shiny cards and pretend you know what you're doing.
Nice.
And then, yeah, after that, just all that Yu-Gi-Oh nonsense.
Just got to your head.
It's just a bit boring.
Oh, good boy.
It's just a bit of shit, that.
I can imagine you being quite the sort of
Unbelievable.
a bit of a nerd in school.
Yeah, but like in a cool way.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's
Is
cool.
that-
It's cool now, isn't it?
Is
to
that
be a
your?
nerd?
Is that your?
I already set the precedent for that.
Oh, is that you
Yeah.
sort of started?
I made that. Yeah.
So were you a bit of a ladies' man back in school?
I went to an all-boys school, so no.
So
No, it wasn't an option.
explains a lot. Explains
It
a
does
lot.
explain a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even know what that is.
You probably thought this was something else, didn't you, when I
I'll
first
just
got
say,
you around?
I've seen this before somewhere. This setup.
So, yeah, no ladies to
No,
bounce off and
no,
you
nothing
know,
like that.
mix
No,
with. Oh God,
chronically
difficult that is.
unaware of that. Yeah.
And did you do any sports?
Sports. Yeah, played a.
Is that how they said it? Was it?
Yeah, it's time for sports.
Sports time, guys.
Double sports. Played a bit of rugby.
You were fly half. I remember you telling me.
You won't let that go, will you? You really.
Well, it's a lie, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a dirty lie,
It's a
Rob.
filthy lie.
You're a filthy liar.
But let's be honest, you've done some
You're a
kindness to me.
You're a
so
filthy liar and you're a petty thief.
You're a fraud and a liar,
Yeah.
and you should be ashamed of
You
yourself.
should be ashamed of yourself.
Fly half. And you believe me?
I didn't. I was confused.
Do I have the physique of a fly half?
No.
Well, then why
You
did
do actually. You look like Andy Good.
I don't know who that is.
Andy Good. Look him up, mate. Look him up.
Is he a fat fly half?
He's a fly half. In fact, me and Andy Good have actually exchanged a wave once before.
Texts. Oh.
Not
What about
texts.
a wave?
No, wasn't in school with you.
Hi, Andy.
I used to work. I used to work at Twickenham Rugby Stadium, one of my earlier jobs. And
nice, very apt.
well, yeah, it's kind of
careers.
fits in. I only did it for about 3 weeks, and then
I get fired, yeah.
I didn't get
You're
fired.
stealing.
Didn't technically get fired.
Technically not fired.
No, but it was.
Let's dive into that.
It's a difficult.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
CCTV was off.
Please stay. Please stay. No, please go.
Please getting cold, but that's fine.
No, basically, I had this guy had offered me a job, and I got employed, and then he got made redundant basically as I started, and it was working for the different kitchens in Twickenham Stadium.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. Anyway, so he got made redundant. It was during it must have been 2008 because everyone was getting fired back then, and
the year of the firings.
And then because he was the person who was dealing with my rota. This is what I've been led to believe, or whatever helps me sleep at night. Basically, I didn't get booked on for anything further than that. And then, to be honest, I didn't really follow it up because I didn't care about work.
It's pretty convenient.
Although it was good cash.
In hand?
$7.50 an hour, baby.
Were you paid in cash?
Nah, I went through the banks.
Oh, okay. It was all legit then?
My bank account was in Jersey though at the time.
Yeah, fine.
I'd set that up. I
In
knew
the
all
Caymans.
I knew all about that, the stuff before.
Yeah, fine. So
where was I going with this?
Someone lost their job, and then you lost your job because only he knew that you were
chain reaction. Well, they could have. I mean, if I was good enough, they would have been like, "Yeah, call that kid up." But no, I was terrible.
Hey, get that kid in.
I spent the whole time doing things like this, for example. So because I was wearing the Twickenham outfit, you could walk anywhere around the stadium, and no one questions you because you're legit. So I walked onto the field, not onto the field, but next to the field in the stand, and the game wasn't on. It was like the day before.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, Andy Good doing practicing his kicks, and I went, "All right,
hey up, Andy," and he went, "Hey up, son."
Gave him a wave like that. Was that?
Oh, a little.
And bear in mind,
casual.
Bear in mind, I fucking hate Andy Good. I really don't like him.
Why'd you hate him?
Just shit. I just never liked him.
You hate someone because they're shit at sports.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Rich coming from me, isn't it?
It's a horrible thing to say.
That's why I went like, all right, mate. Completely two-faced, naturally.
Yeah.
And
dickhead.
Love your work. Don't like it.
Arsehole.
Yeah, dick.
Arsehole.
Love your work. And then as I walked through the tunnel, I was like, arsehole.
Who was that? He never recovered from that.
Wanker. Yeah, so said hi, waved at him.
Did he wave back?
Bloody waved back at me, didn't he? Good man.
Oh. Did he wave as if he recognised you?
He just was like, oh, that somebody works here. I'm going to give him the respect he deserves. He's going to get fired. I might as well wave him.
I've been told
maybe it was Andy Goody got me fired. Maybe Goody got me fired.
Goody pulled some strings.
Goody.
Who was that kid?
He went into.
Was that bloody kid who waved at me?
He went in to see Clive Owen. Mentioned it in
Clive,
the team chat, guys. But I think the reason we're losing is there's some little shitter,
some little shitbag who fucking waved at me.
Little spotty twat
walking around like he owns the bloody
Some little spotty twat came and put me off my kicking practice. Apologies.
Sorry, Andy. We'll make a few calls.
We'll get rid of him. We'll fire the chef first, and then we'll get rid of his.
We'll fire his
minion.
boss.
Yeah. Get rid of that minion he's got.
Don't put him on the road.
Who's that handsome spotty little shit walking around?
Handsome spotty little shit.
Guilty. Well, I've got to give myself.
And you went. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hi, Andy. Andy. Yeah, that's him.
Andy, it's me. Yeah, Goody. I'm on to you, son. I'm on to you. When this takes off, I'm going to get you done, mate. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you done.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. You've upset me now, Andy. All these years I've been thinking
still playing, or is he...
Oh, I mean, I'm surprised he was playing when he was playing.
Yeah.
To give you the idea, he looks a bit like...
me if I was a fly-half.
You if you were a fly-half, but maybe less hair.
Oh.
And I'm trying to think of like a perfect description of what he looks like. I can't really describe him.
I'll Google it later.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so yeah, that was something about Andy Good. I don't know how I got onto that.
Oh, it's because you thought I was a fly-half.
Oh, yeah, because you lied to me. Because you lied to my face.
You've got a real problem with fly-halves, haven't you?
Yeah, don't lie to my face. That's all I'm saying, Rob.
You've lied to my face literally thousands of
times. I only lied to your face recently in the podcast where I bought the likes for you, by the way, people. Don't know if that's been exposed yet. Yeah. I paid for Rob's likes on his Instagram, okay? And he had a massive wobbler about it. And I wanted to keep that going for longer, but then my sodding girlfriend exposed the whole thing and Rob deleted the post and had a little sulk. And,
I did, yeah. I was fuming.
yeah,
I was
you-
a bit pissed as well. It doesn't help.
Yeah, you were a little bit pissed. but This week we're back on the water, the spring water,
Firmly off the booze.
firmly off the booze, because we realised
It's just healthy coffee from now on.
it ain't good for us, Rob.
No.
We're two fine young men.
We don't need it. We don't need
the
it.
booze.
We like it.
Yeah.
Like, constantly like it, but we don't need it. Oh, I'd love
I'd love a
Love a
pint.
beer.
I'd love a bloody beer. Maybe we'll get one after this.
bloody beer.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. But so we were talking about you being a fly half. So sports. You
Yes.
played rugby. You weren't a fly half. You were a bench warmer, probably.
I was a prop forward. Thank you very
Lucky
much.
to be involved.
I was very lucky to be involved. Yeah. I didn't really put the effort in on that one, so yeah.
That's why, right? You just didn't put the effort
Yeah, I
in
just
on
didn't
that
try.
one.
Didn't try.
Yeah, didn't try.
If I tried, I would have been fine.
Oh, right.
Scored a few good tries in my time.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you did. Yeah.
There was one,
Oh, yeah.
and then that was it.
Oh, right.
I just scored one.
Oh, right. So it was just one. So when you said a few, I got the impression you had more than
It's
one.
just another line.
Typically,
isn't
in English, you would say that you've had one
it?
if you have one.
Wow.
That's cool, man. No worries.
Listen, we already know I'm a chronic liar, so
No, it's
I
true.
don't know
Yeah.
why you're surprised by
Can't
this.
really trust a word you say, so
Yeah,
no problem
good.
there. Football
My school didn't allow us to play football.
makes sense.
Well, like we were allowed to play like at
why
lunch.
that? Why does that make? Why? What's the reason behind that?
They're just snobs.
That sucks. In my you speak.
And ironically, there was a lad in my year who ended up being a professional footballer. Played for Wigan.
Just to show guys, don't start early.
And they
Actually,
we were like,
Wigan, yeah, maybe start early.
yeah. Yeah, but listen, mate, he's killing it.
He's
so.
probably getting paid about 15 schnibblers a week, I imagine.
Schniblies an hour.
Mm.
That's a lot of schniblies.
I know someone that played for Chelsea. I mean, I don't really know him. I've never spoke to him or met him, but I've been out with him once for about 10 minutes.
So you have met him. So you just
Yeah.
lied.
He went to my school, but I didn't speak to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do know him. You haven't met him.
Yeah, I kind of know. I know of him. He wouldn't know who I was. I mean, he might do if you
Eden
probed him.
Hazard?
If you went through some things, he'd be like, "Oh, I do know him."
He'd be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, it's you."
yeah. He'd probably get me fired. Yeah.
That's a little the little shit from school.
All right.
The little spotty shit bag from school. All right, mate.
I know Andy Goode.
How you doing? You all right?
I'll get you fired.
Fired up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
good. Fantastic.
that is the football side of things. Where was I going with that?
Sports.
Sports, and then no hobbies. You're just a boring blank canvas.
No, you listen to music, playing video games.
Mm-hmm. Well, so you were a big gamer, weren't you?
Gamer.
Yeah.
PS1, PS2, all the PSs,
all the mod cons.
all the consoles.
So at this age,
Yes.
looking forward in life, where did you see yourself? What was going on in your
Big
mind?
ambitions.
Did you have big ambitions?
No, not
Were
at
you
all.
a small town boy in a lonely world?
Yes,
Yes.
I was indeed.
Your only real, I guess, people to look up to would have been the Beatles at that stage.
The Beatles, they were the only thing.
They were really the only thing, weren't they? And then when they sort of died off, all you had was Yoko Ono. She really wasn't even representing the sort of Scousers.
She was rubbish.
She wasn't
Yeah.
really representing, and still isn't representing the Scouse Nation.
Yeah.
If
If you're listening, Yoko.
if you could say
Go
one
fuck
thing
yourself.
to Yoko Ono, what would you, sorry, that's what you would say.
Yeah.
So just repeat that for me.
If you're listening, Yoko.
Can you just actually look to
Oh,
the
look.
camera and give her the message?
If you're
sorry?
listening, Yoko, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
So there you go. Have that.
Well, you heard it here first, Yoko Ono, John Lennon's widowed wife.
When you put it like that. it's-
Rob here has said, "Go fuck yourself." Do you want to hear an interesting thing about me and Yoko Ono?
Oh, she doesn't get you fired from somewhere else, has she?
No, she didn't get me
She was in
fired.
Twickenham taking some kicks.
I saw her waving at Andy Good. She got sacked.
You're out the band.
They killed Lennon straight after.
Oh god.
Take that back.
Getting your timelines missed up.
Yeah, sorry, but this is completely true. I was on the other
Is it?
line to Yoko Ono, so I could have passed your message on.
What do you mean? Oh, like on a platform.
No, a phone.
What?
Yeah,
You rang Yoko Ono.
I waited.
Or did she miss
I waited for her to ring me. Come on, it's true.
How did that come about? How did she get your number and then go, "Ooh, I'll give Will a ring"?
It's layered because, firstly, she didn't know it was me. Secondly, she didn't have my number. Okay, basically, I was in New York. This is all true. I was at the John Lennon exhibition,
Yeah.
and at the exhibition is a phone. And on the other line of the phone is Yoko Ono.
Is she permanently on the other end?
No. But the point is, there's a phone there, and people sometimes queue up depending how busy it is, And throughout the exhibition, at times, she rings the phone, and you just pick it up and you speak to Yoko Ono.
Hello.
She rang it. I picked it up.
What'd she say?
I said, "Fuck off!
Fuck off, you witch!
Fuck off from Rob Rook in Liverpool." No, I didn't. She rang.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck off.
Go fuck off, you.
Go fuck off, Yoko. No, she didn't ring, so I left. But I could have picked up the phone. That's the closest I've got.
So you didn't speak to her?
No, I didn't say I did. I said I could have spoken to her.
You said you did?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said I could have spoken to her.
We'll rewind and...
Roll the tape, people. I didn't.
Anyway.
So that's Yoko dealt with.
Dealt with.
In fact, I've got a T-shirt with her on it, but it says it's got her face, and then underneath it says YOLO, and the joke is meant to be YOLO Ono.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, just thought I'd say that out loud. Jacob, if you didn't get that one, look it up. Okay,
I'll explain next Friday.
I'll explain next Friday. Well, Rob will talk you through it next Friday. Yeah. So you didn't have many hobbies.
I didn't have many. Well, I did. It was enough to.
You're a dull, bland man. Yeah.
5 out of 10.
Very plain. It's good to see that you don't change.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent in this game. So
don't go changing, Rob.
To try and
please
be less than more average.
Yes.
Or more.
So, what were your sort of pleasures in life? Give me an idea of like your best day as a child. Perfect day. Go.
Well, I mean, what age are we talking here?
I don't know, 13?
Like 5
not
or
when
13?
Not when you're 13, actually.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe a bit less.
Bit dark.
we'll stay a bit younger than that.
Bit
probably,
below the belt, that, wasn't it?
Get up,
Sorry.
have some lovely... have some breakfast. Have some breakfast.
Have some brekkie.
Nice
Brekkie.
Sunny day.
I believe you call it scran, don't you?
Well, that's just generic for all food types.
Apologies.
That's not specific to breakfast.
I didn't. Well, no one told me that.
Brekkie.
Yeah, okay. So you'd have brekkie.
I can scran me brekkie, but that's just the process of me eating it. Got a lot to learn, young Will.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, nice brekkie. Maybe it's a sunny day. Go to school.
This is your perfect day.
Probably
you'd
just
go to school.
You'd be happy enough, and then play a bit of Lego. Love that. See your mates. Hey up. Proper nice lunch, and then
schooled in Manchester, apparently.
Yeah, well.
Hey up,
lad.
That's the sort of intro you do in a sort of deep northern voice. Hey up.
Hey up.
So you go in, see your mates.
Yeah, have a chinwag. Play with the Lego.
Watch them playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Maybe watch some videos. Watch them and go, oh, bring back Pokemon.
Give me my Game Boy back.
You little bastard. Yeah, give me it back.
So you were a bully then?
No, I wasn't a bully at all. Thank you very much.
You weren't, but were you ever
bullied? Fucking bullying.
Were you? Turn the camera off. It wasn't.
Give me your glasses.
Were you? Were you bullied?
No, not really.
Did anyone ever bully you?
Probably, but I think everyone.
Like what? Tell me what happened.
I can't.
Not to glorify it because it's a horrible thing. It's quite funny.
Imagine you were a proper little.
Nah, sometimes I bullied, sometimes I didn't.
Depends what day of the week it was.
Depending when
think how much harm you've caused.
When it was needed, Rob.
When it was necessary. Are you saying that bullying is necessary?
It was my weapon of choice.
Yeah.
No, I was
it's a defense mechanism for you.
I was a very nice guy, actually. People loved me instantly.
Yeah.
Not just the class, but the whole school.
The whole school.
Yeah, not just the class, the whole school. The people even the alumni that had left the school.
You were homeschooled.
They liked me. Yes. Yeah, even previous generations who hadn't met me, they just heard through sort of social.
Wow, so you're really big.
I was,
big on the on campus, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
You must have like a statue of you just in your honor.
I opted not for a statue. I didn't want to come across too.
Don't want to be,
too big-headed.
Idolize yourself.
I didn't want to be too big-headed, and I don't mean that in the metaphorical sense. They made the statue, and the statue, my head was physically too big.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I told them to tear it down.
Yeah,
tear it down,
melt it,
and give it to me, and I'll spend it.
I'll spend the money.
I'll spend the money.
Just give me the cash.
Give me the cash. Melt it into cash, and I'll spend it.
Fair enough. Okay, good.
Yeah. So
and you were at 12 schools, and this was at every school. Just one.
Yeah, all of them.
Oh wow, all of them. Yeah.
So I was just counting them there. Yeah, I wasn't having a sort of small stroke there.
Are you okay?
Small mouth.
Jacob, call the police.
Yes. Yeah. It'll be too late now. This is not live.
Is this not?
No, it's not live. No.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is not live. Unfortunately, it looks like it's live.
It looks like it's well lit enough to be.
It's well lit, but
anyway,
not in modern senses. We're talking actual lighting. Do you know what that means? Lit. People say that now.
Proper boozed up, innit?
It's lit. It doesn't mean doesn't mean booze.
I mean, they go hand in hand, though, don't they?
Well, I don't know when you use it. Maybe in your small circle of friend.
Small circle, which is you.
Yeah, I'm your only friend.
Yeah. And you're mine. And
Yeah.
we'll keep it that way. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way. No,
Jacob, get your hands off Jacob.
no outsiders. If anything, we're going to put him off. Just
Yeah.
just
Sorry.
sorry about that, mate.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Soz, mate.
Soz, bud. Soz.
Take it easy, yeah?
You fucking bully, Rob. You
I'm
were
not a bully.
No, you're not. So simple pleasures include nothing. I'll put there.
yeah,
Yeah.
just but
Going to school.
nothing significant.
Going to school. That's great.
Just generally having a okay time.
I put here influences. Did you have any
Influence?
Yeah, any influences?
From a very young age. Probably just like cartoons and stuff. Like Postman Pat was big.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
So your
Thomas the Tank.
only inspirations or influences was a Postman Pat and sort of cartoon.
Fictional characters. Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
Nelson Mandela. He was big at the time.
Yeah, he was big at the time.
Yeah.
Big at the time. Postman Pat, there was like a remixed version someone did. They dubbed it. They overdubbed it. Very funny video. There's no point talking about it if you haven't seen it. Thanks.
Okay, we'll move on from that. I don't know why you wrote.
Thanks for ruining this whole thing.
Let's see.
Give me your glasses. No,
the ultimate bully line.
yeah.
Give me your glasses.
Give me your glasses. Why?
Give me your lunch money.
Because I want them.
I've got packed lunch.
Yeah, imagine.
We'll sell you packed lunch and then give me the money.
Imagine that sort of issue now. It's completely resolved because people have Apple Pay, which is great.
Yeah, that's very true. I think the bully would have a card machine.
Boop.
Give me your money.
A very far advanced. Do you reckon Elon Musk was going around with a card machine?
Yeah.
Booping people.
He's booped people.
Booping.
He's still booping people on a reg.
Booping the unfortunate smaller people.
I guess if you were a bully, you'd take the boop off, wouldn't you? Because it'd give the game
Too
away.
loud. Too loud.
Unless you were that confident. You'd be like, I've just beeped you. What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it?
Give me your fucking glasses.
Give me your glasses. Give me your Bitcoin.
Give me your Bitcoin.
Transfer me your Bitcoin. Give me your PayPal account.
Gives your ID. Gives your PIN.
Give me
your Apple password now.
Give me your Apple ID.
Oh god, what a terrifying world that would be.
Give me your Apple ID.
To be virtually bullied.
But yeah, that's very, very serious these days. Virtual bullying.
Trolling and the like.
Trolling like yourself. Starting strange petitions.
Well,
bullying people.
When I do it, it's different, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Because I've done it.
That's just the mentality, Rob, that hurts people.
Maybe I am a bully.
You are a bully.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
I like
Manipulative bully, that's what you are.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, dreams and aspirations. We didn't even cover that. So
no, we didn't know.
What are you thinking? What's going through your mind? Put me in the world. Where are you? You're in school. What are you thinking?
Who do you want to be? What do you want to do?
Who do you think of? What do you look up to in the work world? Do you have LinkedIn?
No, it didn't exist. Does now. Don't know. I mean, again, what age are we talking about here?
Well, the time at the age where you first started to think about what you were going to do.
I didn't really have a proper direction. I thought, fuck it, I'll probably find something.
That's so weird because you completely changed that now, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm so focused.
You're so focused on
obviously
determined
what I want to do.
Yeah.
Nah, just don't know. Really, just kind of went with it.
You just went with it.
Yeah. People are like, oh, you go and meet like the careers woman, and she's like, no. So what do you want to do? And I'm like, what do you think I should do?
So
you're the one getting paid, love.
There was nothing out there that you kind of went, oh, I want to be
an
astronaut or something like that. No.
I want to be a scientist. No, not like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't be asked.
Just didn't know where you were going to go.
Just thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just carry on and see where it goes.
Yeah, milk the education train, as they say.
Yeah, that's the one.
Stay in school.
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, that's what you.
Unless you don't want to, in which case, do whatever you want.
Then leave. Leave like I did and ruin your life.
Get fired by Andy Good.
That was a very touchy thing. Now that I've realised that Andy Good sacked me.
That's why you hate fly halves?
I don't hate fly halves at all. I love fly halves. I just didn't believe that you were a fly half.
Come on, Will. Open up to me. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me, bud. Come on.
I've got... I'll tell you what, the one thing I hope to God will never happen is that I have to turn to you for solace.
Emotional support.
Oh, God.
Oh, I would love that.
For God forbid, please.
At your lowest. Come on, Will. Come
on. God. Not a shot.
It's okay, buddy. Let it out.
Oh. Has anyone
to cry?
Has anyone ever turned to you for that emotional support?
To me?
Yeah.
Do you think anyone has?
Well, probably not.
No.
No, but I'd love
I
to.
know who will help me through this difficult time.
Rob.
The bully Rob Rook.
Rob Rook.
Give us your fucking glasses.
Big Rook.
I'll help you, but you have to give me your glasses and your PayPal account.
Big Rookie. I'm Big Rookie. Give me your glasses.
I need a cuddle.
Give me your glasses. And come here if you want emotional support.
If you're Yoko Ono, get out.
So, Rob, you've really got a problem with Yoko Ono. You've brought it up twice now.
Well, you brought it up, actually.
Big Yoko No, I think.
You've been sitting on that one for a while. 5 minutes.
No, I haven't.
How am I going to get this joke in?
No, I haven't. I just came up with it.
Just
That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm a private comedian. Seriously.
A private comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Just for Jacob.
I'm a private comedian for people that tune into my podcasts.
Your publicly hosted
I'm
podcast.
Publicly pathetic. Me on the outside, the external world,
Yeah.
the real world.
Yeah.
I'm a shambles. I mean, I know you wouldn't think that, Rob, looking at me. I mean,
Well, that's shit.
with these lights, Rob,
Yeah.
great things
All
can
you do
happen.
is just spend time just researching equipment, don't you?
I do. I spend most of my time on Amazon buying.
On your own,
Yes.
in the dark,
Yes.
crying.
Sometimes. I don't cry all the time.
Yeah.
When was the last time you cried, Rob?
Ages ago. I can't remember.
You have a very sort of strange timeline. So was that hours ago?
Just a few minutes before we started.
Is that right? Yeah.
I had a little cry in the bathroom.
Little wince.
I looked in the mirror and thought, God, this is going nowhere.
I reckon you probably cried last time. Would be when you found out that your likes were fake from Instagram.
Yeah, I had a little cry the tube home.
I should, and I have put the video up. It's actually on Instagram. You can see Rob walking away,
fuming,
very upset.
I was angry,
very upset. So jumping on here, sixth form you did attend, I'm guessing, because you went to university.
Oh yeah,
same school.
Same school.
Yeah, same friends, same buddies,
same everything,
same victims,
same walk to work. It was great. I'll get 2 more years of this.
Did you have a job at that point?
Yeah.
And what were you doing? Yeah, what was your first job?
Well, technically, first job is doing the chores in the house.
So you paid
pocket money.
Pocket money job was didn't you clean
dishwasher, empty the dishwasher,
and you did skirting boards.
Do the
hoovering, skirting boards.
Yeah.
You didn't pay any tax, did you? We remember we covered.
I told you not to.
We do want to bring that up.
Tax dodge. It was cash in hand.
Cash in hand work.
A tax dodging 15-year-old.
Tax dodging 15-year-old. Cash in hand, paid by anonymous mother.
Anonymous.
And now I found out something today that you were telling me very briefly.
Have you got like some kind of private investigator following me or something?
Yes, I do.
I found something about you.
Yes, I found something about you directly through somebody else's information. No, actually, I private investigated you earlier.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's what that was.
I thought we were just going for a off-the-record chat with the scone.
No, that was me investigating.
You've done me again.
I've double riddled you.
I don't know why I keep coming back here.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Give me your glasses.
Give me your glasses.
No, you said you did some work experience in a library.
Oh, yeah. Bevington Library. Fantastic. You know what I did? And it makes a lot of sense of my current career.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
This is going to be awful, isn't it? This is going to be so depressing.
So,
guys, just before we do this, step away from the kitchen, step away from the balconies, strap into bed.
Just get yourself, in a safe place.
This is going to be something which no one. It's just going to be so dull.
It's going to be,
isn't it?
So very dull. So right, my work experience.
Try and make this interesting.
So. You're an old person,
right? I was in the library, right?
So, I was in the library. So, you're an old person, right? And you go, oh, you know what? You know what I need? I've got no job. I'm retired. But the world is very fast-paced these days, computers. As an old person, I don't really know... I don't really know what that is. I'm not up, down with the clicks and all that, and using keyboards.
Up, down. So, not up, down with them.
Well, up and down, download.
Oh, right.
Come on, get with it.
Apologies.
So my job was they would come in, the oldies. We'd sit them down behind a desktop, and we would show them some kind of basics of how to use a computer.
No way.
And I swear down, the hardest thing was teaching someone how to double click. Because if you have got no context, if you've not been brought up with a simple double click, which is obviously like mechanical to us.
Yeah.
you just don't understand what that means, and so it's a click, pause, click.
Yeah.
No, that's 2 clicks.
Yeah.
What we need is a double, and the way we do that is by doing the clicks faster. But obviously, with some people with arthritic hands, quite slow,
not ambidextrous anymore.
click, click. So yeah, that was a challenge, but that was it.
I suppose that's quite interesting when you think about it, because some things you double click, some things you don't double click.
Yeah. So trying to explain, well, why do I have to double click that? But I don't have. And then it's like, well, I don't know why, we just do. And it's like, well,
that's weird, isn't it?
And then type like,
so you were there dealing with all these coffin dodgers, just sorting them out on the old PC.
Bored out of.
Did you have a ponytail with a sort of tucked in turtleneck?
Hey man, yeah.
Come on, man.
Got a CD-ROM.
So that's quite funny.
Windows 98.
Can't believe I didn't know that. I'm glad I know that.
And it makes sense about because basically my career now is
you do that,
teaching people how to not use computers, but how to do stuff on computers.
You abuse old people in care homes.
Yeah, that's more of a hobby.
Did you bully them when you did it?
Give me a fucking
do it.
Give me a hearing aid.
Do it, Derek. Do it.
Just double click. It's actually very frustrating.
No, I can imagine. I can imagine.
Yeah, 3 days of that, and I was done. I was like, no.
So what was that for? Just because you wanted to?
Well, it's like
you needed to do it.
Work. Everyone does work experience.
So
half of them stunk of piss.
I wanted to apply for this job, but I knew I wasn't ready. So I went and did.
Why do you want to work in the library?
Why do they sit like that?
Because I just imagine that's how a confident boss would sit.
So you went to an
feet up. So why do you want to work in the library?
So you went to an old boys' school, did you?
Put your trousers in.
Oh God!
You have to take it to a dark place, don't you?
I don't know.
It'd be light-hearted fun with you.
Yeah, it's very true. I'm very sick in the head, aren't I?
Were you diddled as a child?
I was never diddled.
You've been diddled.
Came close though.
What? Andy Good nearly diddled you.
Andy Good, yeah.
I
ratted on him, and then he fired me.
Now it wasn't a work-based relationship he could engage.
No, I had a teacher. Called him Mr. Diddley, actually.
Mr. Diddler.
The talented Mr. Diddley. No, he was actually very friendly. It's a shame. No, seriously, that's what my mum...
Red flag.
That's what my mum said, which was hilarious.
Oh, what a shame.
No, she said something like...
What's a shame
we found out, like, in the papers, basically, that he has...
I remember you
he got
me
done
this.
in court. And then she's like, oh, he was always so nice. Or, like, something like, he was always so great with
thing to say.
But it was like, yes.
Yes.
Well, obviously, that's the point.
Yes.
Yes, he was never very kind to you, was he?
He was too nice. That was the problem.
Yeah. So he used to, when he used to teach, literally, he used to get his leg up on the table and like lean on it in front of you, and you'd be like,
red flag.
Whoa, man.
Whoa, Johnny.
Whoa.
Freeze, punk.
Get your crotch out of my goddamn face.
Give me your glasses.
Give me your glasses on your head. Yeah, so...
So you came close to a nonsense, but you didn't get...
Well, I always assumed I'd be first to go because I had such good-looking features, but luckily I survived. So,
well done.
Yeah, thanks very much. All three of us survived, actually, which is great news.
All three of...
My personalities. No, my siblings.
All three of it.
Yeah. Interesting. So, sixth form, breezed through. What did you study? What did you study, Rob?
Biology. Psychology.
Classic.
Geography.
Oh, you did do geography, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, thanks.
Big geographer.
Big on the geography. And general studies, which was wank. But you had no choice, you've got to do it.
Yeah, I trust you. You had to do it. You had to do it. You were forced.
I was forced to do it.
You were forced into a corner.
I did it. Didn't like it, but I did it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Sounds very interesting.
Did you go to sixth form? Or did you?
I did actually, yeah, for
like a week.
No, it was longer than that. They had a music studio in there, and I just spent my whole time.
You just snuck in, did you? Like that weird kid's back in again.
Spotty, good-looking weirdo. No,
little shit.
Call Andy Good. No, I did it for not the full year, but I did it for like 7 months. Maybe.
Oh, what happened?
I just didn't do any work.
Drugs, yeah.
I literally spent the whole time, probably doing some of that, but mostly just doing, literally just making music in a little studio, and then
just pissing about.
Yeah, I was smoking. Well, I did a lot of smoking.
Oh, nice.
Drinking.
Pissing about.
All respiratory based fun.
Drugs.
But
It's good stuff, that, man.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
And that was about it, really. So, that's kind of what it consisted of for me. And then I left early.
Went on to bigger and better things. You thought, this isn't for me.
Went on to serve the mighty Andy Good with with some food. But yeah, so that was
well done.
Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate
That's 7 months of commitment that I thought you'd never
be able to stick out.
No.
Yeah.
Because legally you're not meant. You don't have to be there. So I thought for you that would be you out the door.
No, I mean it was just a safe place to be, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Safe space, Rob. You've got to have your safe spaces in
the
these
music room.
modern days, modern times.
Smoking the reefer.
Once or twice having a couple of Mary Janes, bit
The
of
Johnny
the old,
Reef.
bit of the old devil's cabbage. You know me.
I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, not anymore though. Clean as a whistle. So
just the alcoholism now, isn't it?
Stop throwing me off track here. I'm trying to dive into your life here.
Exactly. Defense mechanisms we talked about. These.
Yeah, you've got a lot of walls.
Little walls.
Like a thick onion. An onion.
Like a bunion.
A bunion. Yeah, you are kind of like a bunion.
Like a
aren't
hideous bunion.
You are. So, before uni, did you go travelling before then, or was it after?
I did. There was a period of time between uni and sixth form.
I see.
It's not a gap year.
It was a gap year though, wasn't it, Rob?
Well, I just failed at one of my grades and then had to wait till next year.
Yes.
Which is a bit of annoying.
Yes.
So I just worked in a warehouse.
At Tesco's warehouse?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Best job.
That was your favourite job, wasn't it?
Ever.
Yeah, so you just served people.
No.
No, sorry, you didn't, did you?
I was in a warehouse.
Booted to the back, do nothing.
I was in, with all the other gremlins.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it?
You can put whatever music you want on.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. You can just have a chat all day. I mean, you get through what you've got to do, but it's just great.
Yeah.
Chill out in the freezer. It's freezing cold. It's quite fun. Have like races with
chill out in the freezer. Just freezing cold is quite fun. Yeah.
Have races with the cages down the thing and throw stuff at each other.
Throwing things at each other.
Yeah, rotten fruit and things.
It's on my body.
Simpler days. Much more simpler days.
Very simple.
If that paid better, I'd still do that. It's fantastic.
Really, if it paid the same as working in tech support,
technology
support, Rob.
I check.
Rob here. Let me speak to your tech department.
Go for Rob.
So wait, you worked in Tesco's before you went travelling?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I did that. I just did like the Europe Interrail.
No,
thing.
you went to India.
Oh yeah, that was more like voluntary thing.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a holiday.
Rob, nothing gets past my notes, Rob.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Nothing gets past.
Give me glasses.
Nothing gets past my notes.
Nothing gets past my notes. Give me glasses.
These are my notes, Rob, and you will not be ruined.
I did go to India. I forgot about that. Shit.
You did, didn't you?
Bad to think of that. That was after uni though, so
to find yourself.
You've actually not got your facts straight.
Was that specifically for yoga or was it for something else?
It was for self-enlightenment, yeah.
Yeah. What did you find in yourself?
Everything.
1, you didn't like Yoko Ono.
Yeah, she's horrible. 2,
you're like a bunion.
Not an onion, a bunion.
A bunion.
And 3, I could have been a fly half, but
could have been a fly half.
If only I tried.
Never quite cut the mustard. So you thought, I know what I'll do when I move down to London. Good. I'll lie and pretend that I was.
Yeah.
Rob, it all comes out in the wash. It does.
You've read me like a book.
Nothing goes past me.
No.
Nothing.
You should get into being like a detective or something.
Yes, I would. I'd love to be a detective.
You and Sherlock Holmes.
I'd love to be a detective. Yeah, I would. I'd love it. Yeah. So what was your first actual proper job then? Rob, I'm struggling to see. I'm really struggling to see here anything.
Kind of inquisition.
Yeah, like there's nothing here telling me anything about your first proper job.
So,
I'm struggling to see the pathway between working in Tesco's to doing yoga in India and then eventually becoming a tech entrepreneur.
Slanderous. I've told you. Listen, I said I'm just going to slide into whatever. So.
Stop avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question. I'm being honest.
Tell us the pathway.
Listen, it just happened. I didn't plan any of this.
Right.
I was only meant to be in London for 3 months.
So what was your first job?
5
Rob?
years later.
Tell us what your first professional job
I
was.
was about to, but you cut me
Look,
off.
you're under pressure.
Don't you bully the bully.
I get it, all right?
Don't you re-bully me.
You're up. Your back's against the wall, Rob.
Yeah, like a dangerous animal.
Yeah.
Give me glasses.
Oh, don't upset him. Don't upset Rob.
Don't tell me you bought me some followers.
Don't put him in the corner because he will lash out.
Yeah. I will rear up and
Come
lash
on,
out.
speak.
So, I'm at home. I haven't got a job. I'm on the dole.
Oh, yeah.
Smoking a bit of now and again with the dole money. Thank you.
Charming. Charming.
And, I find this, internship thing for this, small, energy company thing.
Wait, that's your first job?
Yeah.
When I met you?
No, this is... So, you met me after that.
Oh, my God. I met you so early on in your journey.
No, I'm saying... So, I went to London...
Yeah.
For 3 months to do this internship.
Yeah.
Unpaid. Bastards.
Legends.
Because there was nothing else to do.
It would have been financially better for you to have stayed on the dole.
Yeah.
And work. And
I would have had more money.
Smoking at home.
It's shocking how people get away with that, by the way. But that's a different
story. You weren't doing it because you wanted to. You were doing it to expose it, weren't you?
It's experience. It's the only way that you get a proper job is by having some form of experience.
Did you put it on the dole? Did you put it on your CV?
I did. Well, just let me explain, will you? The journey.
Did you have this? Let me just go through this. Did you have on your CV work experience, library, non-work experience, dole, sitting around smoking weed,
Bebrington Library, IT assistant, 3 days,
non-experience, other,
sitting in mate's flat,
other,
smoking reefer,
dole.
On the dole.
Other. Collecting taxpayers' money.
Pissing about in the warehouse.
But that was paid work, Rob.
Yeah, it was.
That was what real men do. Respected men.
Yeah. Well, I did that for a while, so don't cut me some slack.
Let's see.
Cut me slacks.
I think you cut yourself your own slack there, didn't you, boy?
So anyway, I did this internship for 3 months, and then they were like, do you want to... Well, I did it for a month, and then they were like, do you want
Why
a
do you
job?
say internship so strangely? As in, internship.
Internship.
It's very strange how you said it earlier.
Internship.
Yeah, internship.
Internship. How did you say it?
You're putting the accent on earn. Internship.
Oh, well, go on, you say it normal.
Internship. Or intern.
Internship?
Now you've
not
made me...
internship. I'm going to my internship.
Internship.
It's not
I don't want to say
18th
anymore.
century bloody northern warehouse owner.
That's the way I was...
Want an internship, lad?
That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was raised by a fine northern family.
In the northeast.
Yes.
On the moors.
In Sheffield, yes.
Get you one of those fancy internships.
See, one of them fancy non-paid jobs, sir.
We'll pay for your travel.
They don't normally, do they?
Well, this one did.
Lucky you didn't work in... You probably would have got paid more if you worked in fashion, actually.
Fashion.
But you wouldn't have got the job.
Yeah, shit at fashion, though.
Yeah.
Still am.
Still are.
So, yeah, and then they did that for a month, and I was like, it's a bit shit, this. But then they were like, do you want a job? And I was like, yes, please.
You'll take the job.
And
that's where you went, and then you got, brought on board.
Yeah.
How funny.
Why?
Just funny to me, Rob, because I met you...
Everything I do is funny to you.
Well, that's very true. But it's because I met you at the beginning. The beginning of your path.
No, you didn't.
I did. I basically met you at the beginning.
You met me... I'd been in London like a year and a half before you met me.
Don't lie, Rob.
Don't pretend as if you know me.
Don't sit there and lie.
You don't know me.
I know you.
How? You didn't know me then?
Listen, I know you, mate.
Yeah, you know me now.
I knew you then.
But you didn't then.
I knew you.
Not before you knew me.
I knew you all too well, mate.
Have you been stalking me before for years?
How do you think we met? How do you think we met, Rob?
It did seem a bit coincidental.
How do you think we met? It all sort of pieces together, doesn't it?
It actually makes so much sense.
And then you ended up living with me, working with me.
Now podcasting with
Now
me.
podcasting with me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Building a fan base with me.
What is this place?
What is this place? Correct.
Help me.
Be afraid. Be afraid.
Oh.
I feel like we haven't really dived into this enough, and we've already done our sort of...
We've been chatting bollocks for ages
our allotted time frame. Maybe we break this into a part... a one and part two.
A two-parter?
A two-parter, because we've barely covered your career.
We've never done that before.
We've never done that.
We've normally run out of things to say,
especially with the fact that I've worn my unlucky shirt and maybe next time we do this, I won't wear it again.
Yeah.
I told you, it brings bad luck.
And yet you still wore it.
Well, as I said, Rob, I just like the shirt. I wanted to get it on camera.
And that outweighed the fact that it's been a shit show.
Shows a bit of an insight into my mind.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Mentally unwell.
Yes.
All right, two-parter. Let's do it. That's
yeah,
fine.
to be proven. Yeah, we can carry this on in the second part, which could be even more exciting.
Yeah?
Maybe we'll have some new lights. Maybe we'll have a better camera. We don't know yet.
We'll have one that works.
We'll have one that works that we, already had. So, thank you, Rob.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, you are part of the show, so
Yeah.
yes.
You could do it on your own, but it'd be
You could thank me once in a while.
Nah.
And we'll hopefully come back with a second part to this, if we think it's necessary. If there's any sort of public outcry, then we'll respond.
Anyone,
including you, Jacob.
Get your mates.
Yeah,
round.
Jacob, your personal task is to get 3 new followers. Tell us who they are.
Yeah.
Give us their information.
Yeah.
And we'll give them a little mention. If there's anything about them that you want to talk about and you want to get out in the air and you don't want to do it yourself, tell us what it is.
Yeah.
And we'll do it for you.
If there's something about them that you don't like, but you don't want to talk directly to the face,
yes,
tell us and we'll just publicly shame them.
We'll do it for you.
But they have to follow us.
They have to follow. It's your only job.
Listen, Jacob, we're literally relying on you here, so
you're
don't let us down.
It's very true. But you can catch up with Rob about it on your your special day out.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Okay then. Well, thanks very much. We'll catch you next time, guys, and see you later.